Nakia, what did you do with your model here?
First I lifted her to about a level 6, and I ombre her hair to the perfect blend because she had a little bit of new growth. She had her ends lightened previously and she needed a trim. Her hair was very dry and brittle, and I went in with our brand new Ashtae primer, which is our cream revitalizer treatment mixed in with a splash of our fortifier treatment, which is liquid protein in a bottle. And guys, when I say it makes that hair feel nice and hydrated when applying color, most times we're scared to do color on the first visit because someone's hair is very dry. So I went in with our primer and I mixed it with our gold and our copper. I did 2 tones. I actually did copper mixed with our chocolate brown for her roots and did that nice blend into our gold. And as you can see, it's very vibrant.
And you'll notice here, when she went in with that gold and that copper, what she wanted to do is to give her a 2-tone, like it's fading. The copper's at the base as you go gold to the ends. Which level did you lift her up to, Nakia?
I lifted her to a level 6 so that that color can pop very nicely.
So as you went on now, what you'll love about the Ashtae colors is that our colors are semi-permanent, no peroxide. So when you begin to see the bounce, then she went in with our sculpturing lotion. Which one did you use, the sculpturing lotion or the foam on her to set the hair?
I actually used both. After her color, I went in with our Moisture Plus, which is our leave-in moisturizer. I only use a dime size. You don't need to use a lot of our product because our products are very concentrated. And then I went in with our sculpting lotion so that it has that firm hold, because her hair is natural and it's curly. So we want to make sure styles as such can last up to 2 weeks, because the longevity of the style is very important to the client. They want low maintenance styles, especially when they get a color. They don't necessarily want to come in every week. This will last her about 2 weeks, and I'm going to go in and separate it with our Heavenly Foam pomade.
But if you notice the style, as you turn around here, as you notice the style here, now what we've done is, and one thing we teach in our educational classes, which we have in Greensboro, North Carolina in June and in November, our hands-on classes allow you the opportunity to be able to actually learn all the latest styles. So the hands-on classes that we offer, you're able to get hands-on hair cutting, on coloring, on barbering, on hair replacement, hair restoration. But you'll notice this is a style that really, couldn't she wear this style all by itself? She could wear this really all by herself. She didn't even have to take it out. But we're going to take her to another level and show you how, as she takes this style down, you'd have a totally different look. But you can feel the hair. You can feel the hair. Look at the hair bounce. Boing, boing. You see how the hair bounce? Boing. You see how the hair bounces? That's because of that Ashtae sculpting lotion. It gives, hair just jumping. When you can make that hair jump like that with the right product, lady, that hair is on fire. You see how I went at it? Boing. You see that? I'm getting excited now. What percentage sculpting lotion, what percentage water did you use on her, Nakia?
So for her hair, I actually did full-strength sculpting lotion with full-strength Heavenly Foam, because I wanted her hair to still have that softness and not have that crunchy, hard feel. I want when my client goes home and she touches her hair, she says, wow, my hair is so soft, especially after receiving a color service. So I like using both so that I can ensure that her style will last up to 2 weeks. And she can continue to separate her curls at home. And to maintain this style, all she would need to do is wear a hairnet, a thin ones, like the lunch lady hairnets, the very fine ones, in order to hold her curls in place at night and cover it with a bonnet, a silk bonnet, so that it stays nice and soft and hydrated. You don't want to recommend cotton to cover their hair at night. You want to make sure they're using silk so that it holds the hydration. And now, we swear.
I have one question for you, Nakia, because a lot of people see this style and may not know how to do it. We sell a lot of these super rollers as well at our booth 3001. But we're going to show you. How many of y'all would like to learn how to use these? Because it's important. Good. Okay. Got you. Don't worry. I'm going to show you right now. What we're going to do is to show you how to use these effectively so you can get that exact same coil, that exact same look. So when you first take your sculpture lotion, you take your sculpture lotion and your foam wrap and you apply it to the hair. Now you do section by section, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Why do you do section by section?
Because that Heavenly Foam lotion dries extremely fast. And if you put it all over her hair, by the time you finish the first row, it will already be dry and you'll be wasting your product. So I work in sections, especially with our products, because it dries quickly, but it doesn't leave a film. And
Hold on, no flakes?
no flakes,
No
and
white
no
film?
No, sir.
No little dust trying to get out of the hair when you
no,
finish?
sir.
None of that. Because you want a product that is concentrated enough, but does not flake, does not leave the hair white, does not even film, and you're not spending time trying to get the flakes out of the hair after you've gotten them back to the styling chair. So, after you do that, then what's your step?
So my next step, after I section and apply the product onto her hair, I ravel the hair because I want to create a coil with this tool.
So now take it for this. Most of the time, you do a style, you're just going to take the hair and set it on your rod. Here, what she's doing to get that coily effect, she's raveling the hair, and then she's going into coil the hair.
Yes.
So ravel first.
Ravel it
Once
first.
you ravel,
start at the ends and wrap that hair around the rod so that the hair is nice and smooth.
How many times?
About 2.5 turns.
Okay.
Okay.
2.5 times. Okay, wrap it, and stop right there. Stop right there. Now notice, once she wraps that hair around the end of the rod, that hair catches. You don't want to spend all day trying to push that hair back around the rod, you don't use end papers, none of that. We don't use end papers. All we use is the Ashtae sculpting lotion and our foam wrap. So after you roll it right on the ends, you're going to do what? Roll it on the ends, right? After you roll it, you hear what I said? I said roll it. After you roll it, you flip it to the side. You go back. After you roll it, you do what? Flip it to the side. After you flip it to the side, you begin to set it. You roll it. You roll it. You then roll it some more. You roll it, and then you set it and forget it. That's exactly what you do. Y'all saw the commercial. Y'all didn't see that coming. You set it and forget it. Once you set that hair dries, and it dries super fast. Why? Because the products that we have are designed to dry quickly without any flaking, without any white film on the hair. So when you set it, then when you begin to take it out, taking it out is just as important as putting it in. That's why you have to pay attention when you take it out, because you want that style to come out and have that same body. Don't just strip the rod set out of the hair. We're going to show you how to take it out as well. So after you rolled it, you're going to then what? You're going to unwind. How, Nakia, how are you going to unwind?
So you want to go opposite of the direction that you set the hair.
Look at that. Look. You see that? She's going opposite direction because you want that bounce to happen. Once you get to the end, that coil just jumping in, then spring it a little bit. Spring it. Let it bounce. Bounce, baby. That's like Beyonce. That's the Beyonce bounce. Beyonce bounce. Y'all know about the Beyonce bounce. So you can see that body and that sheen in the hair, and you can see how that hair color really pops. It's important because when you have a client that can have so much versatility, that's what you're looking for. Is people are going to ask her, who did your hair? That's what the question of the day is going to be. So now as you begin to unravel it, let me just show you on the other side as you continue to unravel. Notice what's happening here. Y'all see that body coming in there? The body is still there. You don't have to buy it. Just try Ashtae. You ain't got to buy this. Try Ashtae. You can't buy this in a pack. This comes straight when you use that Ashtae high gloss. When you use the Ashtae color system, you can low lift the hair, you can high lift the hair, you can go ahead and decolorize. Now you took her up to a level 6.
Yes, sir.
So you took her up to a level 6, then you dropped 2 shades. What were those 2 shades again?
So the first shade was a combination of our chocolate brown, a drop of our ebony black for depth, and a little bit of our copper because I wanted to overlap it on that part that I lifted initially, where that line of demarcation is with the lifts, so that you can see that pretty blend into that gold. And the second blend was our primer mixed with our gold for this beautiful pop of yellow that you see down here. And because she's a professional, I wanted to make sure that it was a color that she would feel comfortable going to the corporate world with. Our curl wax acts as a barrier, especially in humid climates. It's going to allow that hair to hold that curl for longer periods of time, even after the visit. Her hair will still have that shine because our curl wax is light, but it adds that firmness to the hair. And it's not oily or greasy, so she won't have any film on her hair. So I like to separate it with the curl wax so that she doesn't have any frizz either.